Welcome back to the Early Edge College Football Picks Show. I'm Mackenzie Brooks, joined by Tom Casale, Mike McClure, Emory Hunt, here to give you some of the best bets of the weekend. We're going to start with some of these marquee matchups, some of the bigger high-profile games. Starting with the game we've kind of already touched on, Clemson headed to Georgia Tech, 3.5-point road favorites in this game, over-under sitting at 54.5. Now we saw basically load management with Haynes King last week. We saw him rest in that Week 2 game, so he comes in essentially well-rested. I guess that's the point of load management here. Emory, do we like that for him? Does it make you like Georgia Tech even more?
This is great for Georgia Tech. It's great for Haynes King. It's great for my agenda. All of it is coming up money because when you look at Georgia Tech, let's go back to their game against Colorado. Think about how awful they had in their first quarter, whatnot, with those turnovers, and they still hung around and found a way to win the ball game. That's the mark of a good team. You look at what they do well. They win along both sides of the line of scrimmage. That's where football starts, and that's where Georgia Tech thrives. And in Clemson, when it comes down to who can play above the X's and O's, we've seen Haynes King do this multiple times in high-leverage games across multiple seasons. We still haven't seen it consistently from McCade Klubnik. So I think this is all Georgia Tech. Like Mike alluded to earlier, this is their Super Bowl. Georgia Tech wins this ball game. No one will want to face the Yellow Jackets down the stretch.
I'm with you. I'm going to take it with the first half money line here, around plus 125, especially the way Clemson has started out the games thus far. And even them going back to last season on the road, it has seemed to be some slow starts that they have to get themselves out of in the second half here. Like that our boy Haynes King is rested as well, but I think I'm going to leave myself and my bets in the first half here. Tom, Mike, I know you guys are both attacking some totals here, so Mike, I'll start with you.
Give me the first half under, Kens. This number's sitting at 27.5. And just have to think logically here. Like, are we getting 4 first half touchdowns? I don't think so. So if we're not getting 4 first half touchdowns, it's 3 touchdowns and 3 field goals required to beat us. That's 6 scoring drives needed to beat us if you don't think we're getting 4 opening half touchdowns. The way Clemson plays, they play very conservative, particularly early in games, and oftentimes find themselves having to get to desperation situations in the second half. I just think we get a slower mover with these two teams that are knowing the importance of this game. I mean, for a team like Clemson, it's a must-win game. And for Georgia Tech, they win this game. They're right there in the conversation. For me, it's low scoring early, under 27.5 in the first half.
I knew I wanted to isolate that first half, and the first half under was almost my play here, so I love that. Tom, you're confident in this full game under?
Yeah, I agree with everything Mike just said about the game plan. You know, I think Brett Key, Emory mentioned the turnovers against Colorado. That's the one thing you don't want to do early, right? You don't, the way Clemson's offense is playing right now, you don't want to turn the ball over. So I think he'll take his shots, but I also think he's going to run the ball. He's going to try to shorten this game, get it into the fourth quarter. And listen, we've seen 2 games, and I haven't seen anything from this Clemson offense. Do they just turn it on all of a sudden? I don't know. We'll see. But 54.5, I think this is going to be a tight, lower scoring game. I'll go with the under.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think this might be an uglier game. Very curious to see how Georgia Tech handles this and Haynes King, because we knew what they did just around, I think it was around Thanksgiving last year against Georgia in Athens. We know they are quite alive against any higher competition.